it made me realise how much
only be here for you.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Nutty Foodie Fitness here. I am about to film a very spontaneous video. I've been kind of putting myself off from filming this video. Feel a very special way about this. It's kind of very difficult for me to put into words the things that I want to say. Literally decided to just turn on the camera and not plan anything, so this could probably go very, very wrong. I'm not looking too fresh right now, and this jumper, one second, could not be any truer to how I'm feeling right now. It says, I just want to drink tea. By the way, I am coincidentally drinking tea. Create stuff, which I will go into, and sleep. I did actually get in at 3 AM, which for me is actually an achievement because the last time I went out, I got home at 7 AM. So I am making progress in terms of coming back home at a more reasonable time. God, now I've just realised like I actually need to start talking about something. Where do I begin? Right. So I had my review. I don't know if you guys know. I've probably mentioned it in a few videos. I've literally just finished work. Just finishing work. Literally just got home from work. Just finished work. Just finished work. At work, I am very late for work. That I also have a full-time job. I do sit at a desk Monday to Friday, 9 till 6, not even 9 till 5, I'm my CEO. And I design for a language app. So on Friday I had my quarterly review. Every quarter sit with my manager, we go through my targets of that quarter, whether I've achieved them or not, what went well, what could have gone better, and then we set goals for the next quarter. You're probably wondering, why am I even talking about this? But trust me, there's a point to it. But this review, there was something a bit different, and what it was this sheet, which I'm not actually going to show you. It has some questions, looking a lot more into the future. What dreams and plans do you have for your life? Why these particular plans and dreams? What is your vision? What do you want to become? The steps that you'll take to get there in 90 days, a year from now, and 5 years from now. And so you're still confused. So wrote them down and then we kind of went through them. And you know, most people cry when they're sad or when they're happy, but for some reason I fully guys broke down when I spoke about what dreams, I think it's about to happen again, what dreams I have for myself and my life, and where I want to go and where I see myself. As you can hear, starting to crack up a little bit, which we're going to keep it together, Steph. And I could feel myself talking through these goals, which by the way, I'd never really written down before. I feel like these are always things that I had in my head that I deep down know that these are the things that I want to do in life. And it was kind of, I felt, I don't know, like really like vulnerable explaining these things which are pretty huge, and they're things that if I were to like explain it to anyone, they'd literally look at me and say like, really, Steph, you really think you're going to be able to achieve it? And so I sat in that room explaining my goals, and you know, one of the things I said was, it sounds ridiculous, but I know deep down that I'm gonna achieve all these things. And it made me really emotional because it made me realise how much belief I have in myself. I might be coming across as like really, I don't know, big-headed or something. Like I've no idea how I'm actually gonna get there, but I know that with hard work and like perseverance, consistency, with a solid plan and taking steps every single day, I will eventually achieve the things that I set out to achieve. And why I'm telling you all of this, I don't really know. What day is it today? Sorry. I still can't believe this My Protein calendar. Oh yes. I've got an entire box of these, but I can't get enough of them. The white chocolate protein brownies amazing. Bear with me because I'm probably gonna go off track a lot in this video. But this right here just shows the power of self-belief. You're probably looking at this advent calendar thinking, Steph, how is this anything to do with self-belief? Right, yeah, let's do this. Let's rewind pretty much a year ago today. I was in Amsterdam stealing chocolate from Marijn, who at the time was called Student Aesthetic. He's a Dutch YouTuber. Oh, these are really good. My Protein sponsor me. And as you heard, I said My Protein sponsor me. So at the start of last year, I wrote down a few goals, diary somewhere around there, I might insert a clip, career goals, personal goals, as well as nutty goals, obviously referring to like the whole social media thing. I set out to get 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. We did it. We reached 10,000 subscribers, which by the way I've absolutely smashed, so thank you so much for your support, because I think I'm pretty much at 25k, which is ridiculous. I had goals in terms of collaborations.
Let's do this.
Donut time, donut. Spend the day eating McDonald's. We good?
I think so.
We didn't just smash it or kill it, we committed genocide on it.
Instagram following. But yeah, those are just numbers, and I feel that there is a lot more to all of this than just numbers. My second biggest was to become a sponsored My Protein athlete. I have forever fangirled My Protein. Wrote down this goal in January. Things progressed. It is currently February the 10th, and if we go, if you're wondering the levels of pancake epicness, is the peanut butter and maple syrup. So stay nutty, my friends. How bizarre this really is. Here I am doing a takeover. This is just the beginning. One day, hopefully, I can look back at this video and give myself a bloody pat on the back. As you can see, I was so hyped to just even do an Instagram takeover and then go to a whole load of events with My Protein. You know, to Manchester, to Liverpool, to Birmingham. I don't know, they send me all over the place. They eventually decided to listen to me and do an event in London.
Natty wanted London. She wanted natural lighting. We have both.
They delivered. They delivered. Thank you. But I can now proudly say that I am a sponsored My Protein athlete. In that video that I recorded, I thought that it would take a lot more than a few months, but a massive honour to be working with My Protein. I somehow did it, and that is for me a huge accomplishment. If you guys have followed me for over a year, you would know that in my captions I would always say, you know, not if My Protein sponsor me, it was always when. And I just always had this vision, which is why I always say that having self-belief key to achieving things. My biggest goal, however, was to make an impact in 2018, and I believe that I've done this. I get all these lovely messages, and I can't tell you how much it really means to me and how much I appreciate you guys showing me what you've achieved or what you've overcome or what you're willing to do to get to where you want to be. And although you guys probably don't know it and you don't realize it, you guys inspire me. I wouldn't even be able to tell you the amount of screenshots that I have on my phone from messages that I have received over the past year or so. I'm gonna stop talking and just play that.
You have made me realize a lot of things. Since discovering your fitness page, I have a better relationship with food, but not only that, just a better relationship with life. Your caption, your videos really motivated me so much. You have this vibe and attitude that is really contagious.
Thank you so much for helping me beating my eating disorder.
Thank you, Stephanie, for helping me realize that every single body has completely different needs.
I do think you meant you don't conform to the whole gimmick of health and fitness. You are what you are, you do what you do, you eat what you eat, and you train. Why do I follow you? Because I like what you say. I think it's important that people build something for themselves and not try and conform or look like anybody else. Keep doing what you're doing, because I think it's brilliant.
I just wanted to take this moment to thank you for your posts, for your YouTube videos, because they've helped me a lot with my recovery. I just love you, okay? I'm sending you lots and lots of love from India. And
when I was growing up, I didn't have a good relationship with food. But this year, especially following you, I have learned so much and I do have a better relationship with food. I think your account is amazing and I think there definitely should be more people out there like you, inspiring others, helping others.
You have made me realise if you don't eat, you don't grow.
I really love watching your videos and all the food, you know, helping a lot of people who ever had or have an eating disorder. I think that's really important and you're making a good change.
Reminds us all that you can look fabulous and still love food.
I can't thank you enough for teaching me that food is fuel for our body, and the biggest lesson, mindset is everything. You've changed my life.
It made me realise that life is too short not to have seconds and dessert.
It's inspired me with her attitude towards fitness. She looks like she just does it and has fun while she's doing it. She's not measuring anything. She's not trying to prove anything, and I think she's an inspiration. Thank you, Steph.
You have made me realise that there is so much more to life than just numbers and how you look. What a massive inspiration to myself and to so many others. Thank you for being you.
I can remember when I started my fitness journey my sophomore year of high school, I started following all these Instagram stars, like those fitness gurus who encouraged like going to the gym 6 times a week, eating super clean all the time. Going off track one day would set me off so much. I would just feel guilty about it, and I would like try not to eat as much the next day. So it was super unhealthy. But after following Nutty Foodie Fitness about 6 months ago, I realized that I don't have to do that. Like, I can look at food as something I can enjoy. I can enjoy time with my family and just enjoy life. And she also encourages so much self-love. And I wish I had someone like her to look up to my high school years. I don't have to like be perfect. I can be perfectly imperfect.
You've helped so many people. Looking and hearing all these stories on your account has mind-blown me as to the power of one person.
Your profile inspires me to do this whenever I want, even if I'm not working out that day.
That voice you get when you're at the fridge sometimes, and it's like, you're hungry, but it's still telling you you've had enough, that's too many calories, you haven't exercised, you don't need it, you're eating more than everyone else, and then you just end up at the fridge like, oh my god. And then a little Steph voice pops in, and it says, just eat the damn thing. And you just remind me every day just to listen to my stomach.
You've helped me realize that food is my friend, and it gives me the energy to do the things I love in life.
Inspirational Insta stories. What I love is you're so authentic and you are as you are, and that's very special nowadays.
You've helped me to recover from my anorexia. When I face a fear of food, I think of you and of how naturally you eat. So I'm not only able to eat it, but to do it with strength and with joy.
You're helping me to achieve things I never thought would be possible. Thanks for always keeping it real and honest and showing that if you put your mind to it, you can achieve anything.
This account has taught me to stop regarding food as either good or bad and to consider it as fuel. Some of my best workouts have been fueled by donuts.
Thank you so much for helping me overcome my anorexia, and your channel has helped me in many, many ways. I realize I cannot be perfect, no one can, but I can improve myself, and that is something I'm so thankful for.
Thank you for listening to me always, for being the person you are, because without all this, I would not be the person I am now. Thanks for everything you do. You make me feel so happy and strong every single day. I love you so much.
I'm really glad I get this opportunity to tell you what your page has done to me, that it's made me feel like me again. I was in a really bad place with my body. I was comparing it to every single picture that I saw online on social media, and I felt like I had to be perfect to fit in all the time. You make me laugh, you make me know that food is fuel, and I love working out now. I really can't thank you enough. I don't think you understand the reach that you have. You can affect so many people on a daily basis, and you have no idea. And I can't thank you enough. I'm so grateful that you reached out every time that I would, inbox you. Not many people do that. You don't have to do that. Again, I appreciate you. You make me feel like me again, and I'm forever a Nutty Foodie Fitness fan.
Reading the messages and the videos, I just never I don't know. Calm down, Steph. I literally cry on a daily basis listening to the messages that I receive. Quite often people will just look at me on the train. I'll go from laughing to suddenly crying. Also, a lot of the time I'm editing on my way to work on the train, and there's just people looking at me editing like myself, taking big fat bites of food, and I can see their face. They're literally like, what the heck is she doing? And I am very busy. It's very difficult to create content, but I love doing it. It's not something that I planned to do. I kind of just fell into this. I needed a YouTube channel because I wanted to do the 10,000 calorie challenge, and so I needed a platform to put that video on, and here we are. A year later. It means so much to me that I can directly impact a person's life, and I think that's why I get so emotional. It's actually crazy. It's ridiculous. I don't really get how this has happened. I've just kind of shown my way of eating, my way of life, and it's something that I never thought would really have any value, because it's just the way that I've always done things and the way I've always viewed things. But like, as the years gone on, I've kind of realised that not many people view things the way I do in terms of food and fitness. Everything I pretty much stand for goes against the fitness industry. As lovely as it is that you guys send me messages and videos of appreciation, I just want to say thank you to all of you who take the time out of your days to read my essays of captions and watch my videos. It means a lot. I just sat here, watched that video, I just had a peanut butter shake, and look at the mess I am. But yeah, I've had certain things that, certain events have happened, and it's really made me question why I do this. Is it worth it? And your messages alone is enough for me to continue doing what I'm doing. I think I completely got sidetracked here. I thought rather than just sharing screenshots, that if I could share videos of you guys, thought it would just make it a little bit more special to have you all see each other and be able to relate, or seeing somebody overcome something that you're currently going through. So I hope that this mashup of a video, now I'm really sorry, helps you and inspires you. I've done so much talking, reheated this tea 3 times now, but I just want to thank you all, and want you all to know that no matter how big your goal may sound, that you are entirely capable of achieving it. You have to wholeheartedly believe that you will get there, and I have absolutely no doubts that you will. If you could actually read my goals for next year, I'm not even joking, you would laugh. Again, don't let anybody belittle you or make you think that any dream of yours is too big. Life is literally too short to have goals that seem somewhat achievable. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so sorry for rambling. This just means a lot to me, which is why I've put off making this video. Know that it's okay to be passionate, to feel emotional about a certain thing. It means you care. I just want to thank you all again for your support over the year. I really appreciate each and every single one of you. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, and I will catch you all very soon. Much love, and stay nutty, my friends.
Only be here for you.
I can't be your hero for you.
I can only be here for love yourself and the rest will follow.